Ladies and gentlemen, famous YouTuber Fireshepard here, and today I got something special for you, okay? I believe this to be my magnum opus, okay? So I made a tier list, okay? I actually had to make one, and unfortunately, to make a tier list, you have to make a Twitter. So I also have a Twitter now. That's pretty cool. Might have to delete it after this. I don't know, I'm not a big Twitter guy. But without further ado, I have the Hentai Studios tier list. Now, I did a lot of research into making this, okay? I got 25 pages of notes in a little composition book, so it's not a whole lot of notes. So, getting right into it, without question, Pink Pineapple going in S tier. The goats. They truly are the best. Queen Bee, we know they going in F tier, okay? It makes sense. Now, I am missing one on here. I was supposed to have one called Oz, because everything after like these two is pretty much in order for how you would find it on H Anime. I'm missing one called Oz. It didn't get sent through, or I just forgot to make it. But I had that in C tier. Apparently, it only has one classic. Um, 37C Bindsu, maybe? I don't know. Um, C or B. Uh, didn't know this before I started making this list. Some good content. Plot was okay. Animation was all right. Banger soundtrack. You know what? Because of banger soundtrack, I'll put them in B. We have Almond Collective. Not that good. We're gonna put them in D. They only had one video. Wasn't that good. Armor. Now, this one sounds familiar. Made a few classics. Animation's not good. So we're gonna put them in C tier. Arms. Or no, we have Animac. They're not good. Um, Very dated for the time. It just did not age well. It wasn't even good like when it was made. But yeah, there I gotta put him in D tier. Still better than Queen Bee though. Okay, so now we have Arms. Again, very dated. Nothing really good. We have Blue Eyes. Another old one. Bootleg. Not a lot. They didn't make a lot, but this one sounds familiar. They made some classics. We're going to put them in B tier. Now we have Break Bottle. Now they only made one video from what I found. But it's a classic. Now we have Bug Bug. They made three videos. It was like a three-part series. Uh, Kind of a classic, a little dated, but you know what? I like my classics. It still slaps. Bunny Walker. Okay, so these guys probably familiar. Okay, they're a little hit or miss. Animation is always like top tier. Their content is not always my cup of tea. Overall, I'd put them in A. If their content was more like just nonstop bangers with like what their content was, 100% would be S. But it's not always my cup of tea. Now we have Celeb, aged really bad. Only made a three-part series, and it's not too good. Gonna have to put them in C tier. Central Park Media. We have an old relic here. Nothing really stands out, and it's some old ass shit, but it still looks better than Queen Bee. Okay, now we have Chinoya, a bit of a hidden gem here. Nothing's like super amazing, but some pretty solid content. B tier. We have Choo Choo. Only made one. From what I've found, they've only made one. It wasn't bad, but it's not good. It's going in D tier. Also, I don't have these in like any particular order whenever it comes to how they are in the list. Um, Pretty much like everything in D tier is the same. Everything in C tier is the same. What do we have now? Circle Tribute. Only made one. It's not that good. D tier. Cohen's. They made one 3D video. D tier. A lot of them will be like they just made one video, or they made like a lazy 3D video, like fresh out of Honey Select, and it's like, okay, that's lazy. It's going in D tier, but like still better than Queen Bee. Maybe some of them I might put in F tier with Queen Bee, but that's hard to sell. So what do we have now? Collaboration works. Ooh, collaboration works. Now this is a gem right here. These are one of the goats. Okay, they make non-stop bangers. Okay, like their animation's kind of like standard. It's not like amazing. Wait, that's Cosmos. We don't want that. We want collaboration works. It's not amazing, but they have like something for everyone. Okay, they have like some action. They have wholesome Christian family videos, if you know what I mean. Just overall solid content. It's got to be either S or A, but because the animation's kind of like, it's nothing amazing, probably gonna have to bump it down to A. So now we have Cosmos. Made a 3-part series. Wasn't that good. Now we have Cranberry. Again, another 3-part series. It's very old. Not that like it's like super old, but it looks really old. Crimson. 2-part series. Kind of a odd art style, so we're gonna put them in D tier. D3. Another one that did not age too well. And it's kind of weird. So now I have Day Day. Same thing as before, just aged really, really bad. Demo Demon. 1 3D video. It's kind of lazy. Gonna put it in D tier. Digital Works. Old but gold. I put them in C tier. Discovery. Not to be confused with the Discovery Channel, but just like the Discovery Channel, it's pretty meh. What do we got? Ebimaru. 1 3D video. It's going in D tier. Echo. It's old as hell. Now, just because they're old doesn't mean that they're automatically bad. Because there's one from the 80s that I thought slapped. Okay, and we're gonna get to that one. Ecolonon. No. It's really bad. Like, it's fucking yikes. Well, it's not yikes, but it's just really bad. Still, looks better than Queen Bee. We have Edge now. Some wild classics. Now, this is kind of like... They're like what you would think of. Like, for someone that, like, doesn't know hentai, it's what they would think of when someone mentions hentai. That's kind of what they make. They made some wild stuff, but there's some classics in there. We have Urozuki. They just made one video that I was able to find, or at least that was on H Anime. Not bad. Now we have Eve. It's like 3D. They have like I think it's just one video. It's 3D, but it's in like a Van Gogh art style. It's going in D tier. Shit looks bad. Final Fuck 7. Just one 3D video. It's lazy. Like, just because 3D doesn't mean that it can't be good, but like if it's lazy and like it looks bad, then it's gonna be bad. 5 Ways is old, but it still looks better than Queen Bee. So then we got Fruit. Has one 3D video. It's not horrible. It's going in D tier. Maybe we could bump it up to C tier, but like, it's going in D tier. Gold Bear. Not my cup of tea. We're going to put it in C tier. Not exactly good, not exactly bad. It's just not my cup of tea. So, Go Masayoken. I don't know how to pronounce it. Gamasoken. Whatever. What I have in my notes for this one is just yikes. But it's going in D tier because that shit's still better than Queen Bee. Green Bunny. Now they're a bit of an old studio, but they got some classics. We putting them in D tier. Hood's Entertainment. They don't have a lot of videos, but the videos that they have, they're not too bad. So I'll put them in B tier. Hot Bear. Classics with Hot Bear. Those are the ones that kind of go like way back. Some of like the more generic ones that you've probably seen, but nothing like amazing. But like there's some like nostalgia there. We got Hikobo. They got some 3D stuff. It's blech. We got Jellyfish. It's aged really bad, but they got some pretty good content. We'll put them in B tier. Feeling generous. Jumondo. They have one video. It's a little sus, but it's got some solid animation. We got Kate_Sai or Say. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. I don't speak anime. Just one video. It's really lazy. I know this one. They have one video. It honestly hurts me to do this, but they can join Queen Bee. It's very poorly done. It's just very lazy animation. Kind of like Queen Bee. So next we have Kenzie Soft. Some 3D videos. It looks like gameplay. It's lazy and going D tier. King Bee. Only a few videos, but unlike Queen Bee, they're pretty good. Next up, we have Knack. Kinda like the game. This is Knack is something for the boomers, alright? Like, who the heck was watching hentai in the 80s? However, even though this shit was made in the 80s, it still looks better than the shit Queen Bee be making. Alright? I couldn't watch all of it. Like, it was long. It was like 2 hours to watch all of their content. But from what I've seen, banger soundtrack, amazing plot, and I could tell it had heart and soul poured into it. And like I said, just because it's old doesn't mean it can't be good. That's an A tier right there. We got Krill. It's 3D. It's bad. It's yucky. It's lazy. L. Only 3 videos. They're okay. I'm thinking C, maybe B, but we already have a lot in B. We'll put them in C tier. Lemon Heart. The shit's old. It's going in C tier. Lilix. I just wish they made. I just wish they made more. Like such a gripping story, and pretty good animation. I think they belong in A tier. Loon Pictures. Solid content. A few flops. That's okay. Pretty good animation. Now, I kind of had them at A tier, but I think they can go in S tier. They made some, like, there's some flops, but like overall they had some solid content. Although if I'm gonna put them in A tier, I might as well put like Bunny Walker in there, but like, because their animation's pretty similar. But we'll wait to the end and see what the list is looking like. We have Magic Bus, okay. They have a few videos. They're very plot driven. Put them in B tier. What we got here? Majin Label. Now this one's tough. Okay. Even with their war crimes against humanity, with Euphoria, their animation and the content that they be pumping out is top notch. So I think I can forgive Euphoria. Well, I can't forgive Euphoria, but I can forgive them for having that in their catalog. Marigold. They don't have a lot of videos, but they look promising. I'd like to see more from them. We'll put them in B tier. Mary Jane. Now, these guys are pretty standard. Like, these are, they have a lot of videos. They have a lot of sus content, but they do have a lot of videos. Overall, they're just kind of standard, pretty, like, average. I think they're standard. Like, that should be, like, the baseline of what, like, hentai animation should be. Like, you can hit these guys and you're good. So C tier, maybe B tier because they have like a lot of content. So like they have some like something for everyone, but like nah, they going in C tier. Media Blasters, okay. Okay, boomers, this shit's old. Did not age well. It's going in D tier. Media Bank. All right. These guys got some classics. It's going in B. Moonrock. Oh boy. They got the name Moonrock because they made this shit around the time the moon landing happened. So it's old as hell. It's not that old, but it looks like it is. Especially since the one from the 80s it looks similar, like it looks worse than that, honestly. We have Moonstone Cherry. Only 2 videos by these guys, at least that I found. But they're kind of classics. They can go in B tier. MS Pictures. Now these guys have a lot of content. Something for everyone. Probably a lot of people's favorites are in this. They can go in A tier. We got Nihikime Nihikime, I think. I don't even think that's all of it. I think it's Nihikime no Dozen, but I don't know. This one's tough. They don't have a lot of content. They have a couple of videos. It's nothing like amazing. However, I will put it in B tier because green haired girl is best girl. We got New Tech Digital. I mean, some boomer stuff. They have a lot of content though, so I put it in C tier. Now we got Pashmina. These guys making nothing but bangers. They don't miss. We got Pink Bell. One video. It's kind of ugh, but we'll put it in C tier. Pixie Soft again with some wild stuff. They got some wild shit in their catalog, but they're classics. Pacomo Premium. Like Pixie Soft's like when you're up a little too late and your morals go out the windows, and yeah, they got some old classics. It's just some wild shit. But Pacomo Premium, they have one 3D video. It's another one of those studios and go in D tier. Poro. Alright, these guys, they make standard content. Like, it's kind of like, where did I put it? Somewhere in C tier. Was it Mary Jane? No. I don't know, something in C tier. But it's just pretty standard. However, I got some bangers in there. I'll put them in B tier. Project number 9. They have one short video. Guess I can go in C tier. It's really short. Apparently I saw something in it to put it in C tier. Rabbit Gate. They have a 3-part series. It's kind of dated though, but I could tell there was some heart and soul poured into it. It can go in C tier. Sakamoto J. One 3D video. Could be better, but it could also be worse. You know what? We'll put them in C tier. Sandwich Works. They have one 3D animation. It's a little sus, but it has solid animation. Honestly, they could go anywhere from like D to B, but we'll put it at C tier. School Zone. Old, but they have some videos that are okay. I guess it's like one of those cases where it's like old but gold. Seismic. They have 2 3D videos. It's like a series. Now, there's nothing too amazing in this. It's not horrible. It's definitely better than the shit we have in D tier. However, instead of putting it in C tier, I'm going to put it in B tier because they have a Christmas special, and I'm a sucker for that. Selfish. They have a lot of sus content. However, they got some fucking bangers. That's going in B tier. 7. They have 2 videos, but they're both very long. I don't know if they were like a collection of multiple videos or how they did that. Pretty good animation. We'll put them in B tier. Then we have shadowproduction.co. It's old. and it's not exactly my cup of tea. That's going in D tier. We got Shinyusha or Shiny Usha. I don't know. I don't speak. I don't speak that anime language. But they have 2 videos from like the 2000s, like the beginning of the 2000s. However, the one kind of gave me Berserk vibes. So we're gonna put it in C tier. Shoten. You know, anybody that actually looks in that and they're a fan of Berserk is probably gonna be pissed at that comment. But it kind of gave me Berserk vibes. So we put them in C tier. Maybe we put them in B for Berserk. You know, Shoten. They got some banger content. Animation could be better though, but you know, I always say B for banger. Soft on Demand. They have some really old videos. Like really old. Probably like 90s. Or it's either from the 90s or it was made in like the 2010s, like and on, but it looks like it was made in fucking 90s. I can't remember with them. They don't ring too much of a bell. I just know that much about them. So we have Stargate 3D. They have one 3D video. It looks horrible. I have it written down that I put them in D. They can go in F tier. Studio 9 Miami. Okay, now I know it's not like Miami, but like it's Miami. They have some sus content, but they have a few bangers, so they can go in B tier. What do we got here? Actually, hold on. Let me do some research on that. Hold up, you guys don't get to see this. Here we go. So what was that again? What was that? Studio what now? Studio Miami. Boop. Bam. Bam. There they are. Okay. Okay. After looking back through it. Oh, let's see it by there. I don't know, it's tough to say. It's tough. It could be better. I think they can go in B. Yeah. Are they still making content though? We got it's recent. I really hope this doesn't start playing. No, it does not look like they're still making content. But yeah, I mean they can stay in. Maybe they can go in C. Yeah, they can go in C tier. I don't know why that one I tried to go to bat for, but they just sounded familiar. Studio Aki Shahosen. They have one 3D video. But you know what? This one's kind of nice. We'll put them in C tier. Now we have Studio Dean. They have 2 videos from like the 2000s, and they're very plot heavy. That being said, it's going in D tier. Alright, they're not writing like the next, like, I don't know, what's a movie award? It's whatever, it's nothing great. Studio Fantasia. They have a 3-part video. Looks pretty good. So it's like 3-part series of videos. So we'll put them in B tier. Studio FOW. Okay, now these guys are like the OG goats of quality 3D content. That's going in S tier. We got Studio GGB. They made 2 3D videos. They're kind of mid, but they're not like lazy bad, like everything in D tier. So we'll put them in C tier. Studio Zealot. I'm gonna be real with you. This one's tough. Okay. They've only made 1 video. At least that I've been able to find. And that's a shame because their animation is phenomenal. Okay, it's some quality content. Well, no, it's quality animation, but the content that they made is fucking yikes. All right, it is not good. But it's animated pretty darn well. I'd say what they made is F tier, but how they animated it is probably A or S tier. So factoring all that together, nah, I can't put them in B. That's gotta go C tier. Just glad I don't put it in F tier because I want them to make something else. You know, if they can have something else to go off of besides that one awful video, they would they'd be doing good. But I don't think they're making a comeback. So next up we have Suzuki Marino. These guys have some absolute bangers. Slide 3D garbage. It can go in D tier. And D tier is kind of getting full. T-Rex. These guys make some absolute bangers. Toho. They made 1 video that I found. It's very old, but you know what? It's solid. It's a solid video. Toronto Anna. 3 videos. All amazing classics. That's going in S tier. I didn't know I had so many S tiers at the end here. TYS Works. 1 very lame 3D video. Now, I do have it in D tier, but D tier is kind of getting full, so we'll put them in F tier. Next up we have Yumimaro. 3D. They have a couple of videos, but it's not horrible. So you know what? You know, I have them in B tier. I don't know why. I was thinking more C tier, but I'm just gonna have to trust my past self that they belong in B tier. We have Union Show. They only have 1 video, but you know what? It's pretty good. It can go in B tier. I want to see more from them. Valkyria. They have some wild videos. Okay, it's more of that, like, what non-hentai connoisseurs would think of when it comes to hentai. But the animation is really good. So they can go in A tier. Vanilla. They have tons of videos, but they're all really old. But I'm assuming there's probably some nostalgia over there for people. They can go in C tier. White Bear. They made a few videos. Some of them are weird. Some of them are good. Put them in B tier. We have X City. They make some really old fucking videos. They can go here. You know what? We're gonna throw another 3D studio into the fires of Queen Bee Hell. Final Fuck 7. You can go in F tier. Damn it! I'm gonna have to do it again because the next one I also have put in D tier. So you see with a bunch of dots in it. They have old videos and they do not hold up. You know what? Nah, I can't put because it's not lazy garbage. All right. Let's find another 3D animation studio. Because I know Stargate. Yeah, Stargate can go in D tier. Or did I already put it in D tier? No, it can go in F tier if I can find it. It's got to be in here somewhere. I can't find it. That's crazy. Alright, so these guys can go in D tier. They lucked out because they only made like one super short video. That the Stargate people should be in here somewhere, but I can't find it. My eyes are getting old. We're almost done with this. So next up we have Yoshino. They have one 3D video. It's terrible. It can go in F tier. I have it in D tier, but D tier is getting flooded because of all this 3D oversaturated bullshit. Okay, so next up Ziz. They don't have a lot of videos, but they have some amazing classics. Now, unfortunately, I didn't write down where I wanted to rank this one. And I'm not too familiar with what they made. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember what they made. They can go. I put down they have some amazing classics. They can go in A tier. I just gotta trust it. And as a bonus, this you won't find on H anime, and thank goodness. But we have Natural High. They made Boku no Pico. I had to put this on here by popular demand. Yikes video. But one of the best hentai soundtracks ever made. I don't know if they can take credit for that, but like that shit slapped. F for the content. Probably C for the animation. B for the opening. I don't know how else I can rank it. The mental scarring and good memories of watching it way before I should have. I think I can put it in. You know what? It's a classic. We gotta put it in C tier. And that's the list. This video is really long, 38 minutes. That's crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.